Hey everybody, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, I just got back from the rehab home to see my wife, how things going. She ought to be home about a couple more days. She'll be home. And so I got the old house prepared for it and everything for her coming back, and she's a piece of cake, she's fine. And she said again, thanks to everybody out there, all your friends out there, Frank, for what for their condolences towards us and everything, and I really appreciate it. Says, I'll tell them. I quote again, fellas. She says, thank you guys. God bless you, God love every one of you. Okay, fellas, I got my pension check from Uncle Sam today, and I take my mind off stuff, you know, and everything is fine. And went down to the hobby shop, and I guess AIRFIX, they're starting bringing AIRFIX kits in now. I guess they must have done some negotiations with the distributors. So thank you AIRFIX. Okay, I bought today folks, I bought a 124 scale FOCKE WULF 190A. Now I never built one of these before. I've seen them plenty of times on Scale Modeler magazine. And I don't think I've ever seen on YouTube yet, although I have not ventured there yet. Do some channel surfing and find out who's building one of these, but I may do that tonight when I have some time. Well, anyway, folks, I do remember seeing these in Scale Modeler magazine, and I think AIRFIX kind of discontinued them for a while and brought them back in again. And so when they're doing all these old companies, they're digging out the closet and dragging stuff out of the closet, you know, and bringing it back, which is it's a blessing. It's about time. So anyway, folks, this is a big colossal kit, 124 scale. It's AIRFIX FOCKE WULF 190A. I kind of cheated before making the video. I went and opened up the box, took a look at it. I'm pretty happy. And I think the kit is treated exactly identical like as that of the Hawker Hurricane. And we'll go over here and take a look at it, make a little faster view of this kit, folks, and we'll get back, close up the video, and we'll discuss what's next I'll be doing. So bear with me for a couple seconds, folks. We'll take this camera, we'll swing around, we'll take a look at this beautiful looking airplane right here. Okay, fellas, right here is my 124 scale AIRFIX FOCKE WULF FW190A -5A6 model. And I've never seen a FOCKE WULF painted this kind of schedule before. It looks like it's kind of like a hollow brow, also with a dark gray on it. And there's no model finish on it, just all one color. But it does open up doors for color schemes. I might do some research. I don't know when I'm going to build this, folks. There may be a group that'll coming down the road there that I can use this kit for. Or I just may just build this myself, you know, and display it to you great fellas out there. Okay, guys, this is a colossal kit. Now, open the box very gingerly. As you can tell, it's a good sized box. As my hand is proof of size. And I'll lay it over here next to my F4 Phantom, if the wild weasel don't mind. Put the cigar down for a burn. Okay, folks, before you inspect the parts of the kit, I'll give you the instruction pamphlet right here. The instruction pamphlet right here is typical new AIRFIX nowadays. It's more of a brochure than an instruction manual. And tells you icons, assembly icon instructions, and you got icons of origin of language, Great Britain, France, and for the assembly instructions, starts out with the cockpit, as you can see right here. You got your cockpit floor, you got your joystick, you got your rudder pedals, you got your dial facings. And looks like that's clear plastic right there, folks. Just like that typical AIRFIX 124, you got clear plastic sandwiched in between two styrene dial panels. And you got your pilot, you got Johan right there, and I haven't really taken a look at the pilot before. Incidentally, folks, I never actually took the parts out of the baggies and reviewed the kit, but from what I see, it's very impressive. Anyway, folks, here's the instructions here. It shows you how the sequence of how the pilot's constructed. And I guess you got your engine right here too. Delmar Benz, whatever they use on that. I'm not too familiar with the engines on this type of aircraft though, but it's all rotary. Anyway, make a long story short, this is your breakdown of your engine, and you got your firewall. You got your engine mounts go on there. That's going to be a very fragile operation indeed. And somehow I don't like those rudder hangs too much on these AIRFIXs right here. I guess the control surfaces are movable, and they give you that regular T-hangs right there. They work though, but somehow, you know, I just don't like them. But they're designed that way. That's how they can go on. Here's a construction of the fuselage. You got your tail wheel assembly. As we go to the next page here, here we have the assembly of the fuselage, and also the engine and firewall assembly goes in there. And the structure goes on and on, folks. The undercarriage of this kit is not retractable, not movable. Somehow it's kind of unorthodox how the undercarriage fits. As you can see right here, folks, you can see how it fits through the wing spar right there. You got a 90-degree, it was like an axle goes through the spar, and you got a retaining cap on there. And why they did that, it leads to me, it could be retractable. Also, there's a stand too, folks, like that of the Hawker Hurricane. They give you the stand too, which is good, which I'm going to use on this model too as well. Anyway, that's the construction of the undercarriage, folks. It looks very, very delicate. And the next page goes over, gives you options, the landing gear being retracted. I think what this is right here, folks, by looking at it, is that these things are movable, retractable. This landing gear is retractable. To make it retract, you're going to undo it from the hang and take your retracting strut and fold it, extend it into the wheel well, and this landing gear will follow. Now you want to extend it, your retracting linkage right there will fit on the oleo strut right there. So this thing is retractable. The ailerons work, and here's your 30 and 50 calibers they use. Probably cannons, 20 millimeters. This FOCKE WULF is a very beautiful looking airplane. And as you can see, as the assembly follows, and here's the color schedule for both aircraft. It's looks like it's all hollow brow with dark gray and also Duckergren over it. Very simple. Very subtle too. The camouflage is very subtle on this. I'm so used to having the mots on there like that, but on this version here, this kit was based upon, it's this type of paint schedule. I kind of like this right here, folks, but it's hard to say. I like those flashy blazes right across the cowl. It looks sexy. Anyway, folks, that completes the instructions of that. So you guys got a pretty well general idea of the instructions of that. Put it over here so we'll knock that box over. There we go, ain't going nowhere. Okay, folks, we'll go to the decal sheet. The decal sheet is excellent. We'll take off the protecting backing paper. And right there, I guess it gives you two different versions. I guess right here is more or less from one of the versions on the box, and the other is another version, but I'm going to go ahead and put the one in the box. And the decals look like they're very excellent decals. I mean, they look like they're on the heavy side a little bit, but they're pretty well uniformed. Good decals. Okay, put the decals over here next to the instruction sheet. Okay, guys, here's the goodies right here. As open the kit, you're greeted with one big old continuous baggie. Enclosed inside this baggie are parts of the kit that builds the kit. And I'll make a little incision right here. Cut this out a little bit, folks. So we'll make a little in-box view of this. That's hastily done. Here's the stand they give you, exactly precisely like that of AIRFIX. I mean the AIRFIX Hawker Harrier. I mean Hurricane. Excuse me, folks. And right here is the wings. This is the top wing section. It's pretty good size. It looks like it's a little smaller than the Hawker Hurricane that the FOCKE WULF was, but it was a very mean airplane it was. Here's the engine baffle, your manifold ring back here. You got your cowlings here, which your cowling inspection covers, pilot seat. You got your governor ring back here. And this here, I guess I don't carry this out far enough, folks. Inside the baggie, folks, here is cases. You get the transparent parts, clear parts. The clear parts are not too bad. They, if you put some future on it, may be able to dock them up. They look like they're kind of foggy a little bit, but they're legible. You can see right through them. Evidently, some future will spruce that up a little bit. Okay, guys, right here in this screw here contains the fuselage. This is the right fuselage half right here of the kit. As you can see, here's my hand. It's a pretty good sized model, folks. This is going to be a beautiful kit to build. And actually, the flash in this kit's not too bad. There's very minimum of flash, and in some areas you can see where the flash is at. But like I say, you can see the flash there, folks. Like I say, you take time to prepare these parts, and you've got to be prepared by removing all the flash, because that'll make assembly a lot more easier than if you use the filler a lot and hair pulling. Okay, folks, this is the bottom section of the wing, and it's continuous. And these right here are probably tabs, keep them from shipping tabs, more or less keep them from cracking or warping. But this is a pretty good sized airplane. The flaps are molded in. The surface is pretty smooth. It's got they got countersinked rivets in there, and that'd be excellent for a good wash on there. That would really dock them up good. So far, parts hadn't fallen off the screws yet, folks. They got a couple down there, but I'm being very, very daring. You know, taking these things out of the bag. I'm afraid something will fall out of this thing and a carpet monster will get, or I step on it with 2 big feet. The left side of the fuselage, you got your cowling rings here, push rods. There's all your undercarriage. You got a lot of flash here, folks. I kind of retract that statement a while ago. Not very much flash. Some parts got flash, and some parts don't. And as you can see, it's right there. So that's where the landing gear that there hooks up to the spar. You got a retaining cap fits there. So I guess this thing is kind of free pivots, and these just lock. I don't know, folks. I'm not going to make a gimmick model out of this. I'm going to glue them down. Okay, guys. That's about it with the in-box review of this thing. That's kind of fastly done, but an overall perspective, you get a general idea that this is a nice kit. And it retails for $85 and $84.99. And I got it for $70. They give me more than 10% off on it. And this is a good kit. Highly recommended for all you guys like roof off of aircraft. And it goes in the stash pile, folks, until we be able to get a group build on it. And it's a good kit, guys. I was very amazed and very much a shock. I went down there today and I was going to get some more building supplies, but I did. I got some more paint and some more number 11 blades. And I stumbled on that, and the whole rack was full of AIRFIX kits. And wow, what happened? They break negotiations. And I said, yeah, Frank, they finally came toe to toe and says, okay. So we started shipping a bunch of AIRFIX kits over. So thank God for that. Because a lot of old models like me, we buy these things like candy, because heck, we all grew up with these type of kits, you know. They're the oldest manufacturer in the world, next to Bell and Monogram, which is still in business today. And anyway, folks, it's a 1/24 scale. This is a good deal here. They probably retail pretty much around $70 anyway. It goes, but it's the same cost as the Hawker Hurricane I got. And so some hobby shops mark them up because they pay rent, room board, lights, and everything else. And got to pay for your parking. So you're paying for the hobby shop plus you're paying for the kit. That's why it's so high. So that's why they knocked 10% off it. Smitty wouldn't open today. I didn't see Russ. Russ was, I guess he closed out early today. So I went to my hobby shop number 2. It was Hobbytown, USA. And you all know me in there, and they gave me a lot of good discounts. So I'm very grateful they gave me more than 10% off on this thing. So I'm happy. And so anyway, guys, this concludes inbox review of my new kit I just bought, the FOCKE WULF FW190A. And there's going to be a future group build down the road. I can sense it. And the more I look at it, when I get as soon as my Hawker Hurricane comes in, I might just jump on this and Hawker Hurricane at once. And I'll tell you one thing, these are wonderful collections. And I really enjoy these big, massive 124 scale. Thank you, AIRFIX. Thank you again, sir. Okay, boys, we'll see us coming around to me, and we'll finish up this video here. There I is. Okay, guys, good thing focus over here, fellas. I'll tell you what I'm going to do when I finish up this video here, fellas. I'm going to start doing some practicing on my camera work. I got some software I like to load up, and I like to be able to make my videos a little better because it's too amateurish. Way too amateur. Like I say, guys, when it comes to cameras and new technology nowadays, I'm dumb and dumber. And so I guess old guys like me can learn too. So I'm going to try to get involved in the software right there and see what I can do. Learn how the fundamentals, how it operates, and produce better videos. And some of you fellas out there, like Martin and Chris and Alex, they got beautiful, beautiful videos. Real professional. Makes the model look good too. Okay, guys, time to get off here right now. So I didn't have time today to do anything on my BF2C because I had to see my wife and had to pay some bills and take care of some stuff, and bought this. And I'm here in the captain's chair right now making a video of this. And therefore, fellas, tomorrow I should have a video on tomorrow BF2C. I'll start working on it. I'll probably start working on it a little bit tonight and get something done on it. And pretty much in general, it's just the painting and assembly. And I'll try to get a video of it tomorrow, folks. So stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you guys later. And once again, folks, thank you very much for your wonderful, beautiful, candid remarks and your comments for my wife and everything. And I appreciate it, fellas. I tell you, this our model community is a family to me. I've been here since over a year now, and I feel like I know everybody like I know the back of my hands. So thank you, fellas, for your comments and everything, and she appreciates it very much. She told me to tell you, each one of you guys out there, thank you, and God bless you all. Okay, guys, it's time for you to sign up right here, and please subscribe, and thank you all for checking in, tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video. So stay tuned for the update, the report for Clint's the Mad Modelers Go Big or Go Home group build, featuring my Helldiver. So that's underway. Bye, boys. Take care of yourselves, fellas. Catch you later, man.